I'm bored. And everybody's been talking about being a Gen X kid. And I'm a Gen X kid. And I'm also an only child, which came with its own special self help therapy session set of hair raising and life threatening circumstances. By the time I was 6, I was fully self supporting and self sufficient. And I still make the best French toast a 6-year-old can make. Here's a little story about something that our parents would actually do, because this actually happened. My cousins and I, and my aunt and my mother, we went to see Dreamgirls. They did a remake, but this was the original one on Broadway. Afterwards, it was my mother's birthday. We went to a restaurant called Elaine's in New York. It was actually famous people there that night. But there was also this French man there with this incredibly beautiful woman. I mean, she was stunning. And they bought champagne for our table. I was in middle school. So then the guy comes over to our table and starts talking to us, and he asks if we want to go to a nightclub with him. And my aunt and my mother say, okay. And then they proceed to let me, in middle school, and my cousin, who's a senior in high school at the time, go in the limousine with this man from France and what was a really genuinely fabulous executive call girl. Now I hear what you're saying. You're saying nobody gets into a nightclub when they're in middle school. But it was the 80s and it happened. It happened. And so that was what my parents thought it was okay to do, to let us go in a random stranger's limousine with a hooker from New York and a dude from France. Gen X people, we rock.